Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
So you still like him?
Of course I still like him. I resent what he did, but don't forget I did love him once.
Yeah. You never said you loved me.
Des, you're getting yourself upset over nothing. You'll be gone in a few days.
Will he?
Put Auntie Gwen on the list.
No. Don't put Auntie Gwen on the list.
Listen, Jeff coming back like this, it's not going to make any difference between us, is it? Hey, I need to know.
There's nothing there anymore. It's absolutely over.
Are you sure?
Once he's seen the kids, he'll go.
Just like that?
Des, I can see why you're upset. But please believe me, Jeff, he's harmless. I got all that out of my system a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm not doubting it.
Would I be this happy if I had any doubts at all? Nothing he says or does can hurt anymore. In a way, it's sad to watch him. He's the big loser in all of this, not me.
Yeah, I just don't like this lying to the kids. I mean, they'll find out, then what?
It's not lying. Well, not really. I'm just trying to protect them. It's only for a few hours.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that's all you can do. Sorry for getting angry.
Hey. Showed me how much you cared. You've done so much for us, Des. Me and the kids. Sometimes I have to pinch myself when I think how lucky I am.
I'm the lucky one.
Call me tonight, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Don't move. You've got something just by your eye about...
Paul? Not here.
Why not?
Because.
Oh, come on, it's only a kiss.
Business before pleasure. Besides, don't like being mauled in public.
Oh, sorry, I lost control.
We were going to discuss the flat, or don't you remember?
So what's to discuss? We find a flat, we move in. After the honeymoon.
You sure they'll give you time off? You've only been out of training a little while.
Sure, I'm sure. In fact, I spoke to the boss today.
And?
And we've got 4 days together. 4 glorious days.
And where do you propose we spend the 4 glorious days? Honeymoons cost money, remember?
Minor detail.
The country. We could go to the country. We could jump in a car and just drive and stop when we feel like it.
Stop where?
Those country pubs, it'll be great. All that country air, bacon and eggs for breakfast. Do you like it?
I like it, I love it.
Nothing to do but relax.
And
eat.
And
watch TV. You're hopeless.
I know.
Besides, it won't be any honeymoon until we find a flat. So why don't you put all of your excess energies into finding one? Hey, here's a good one.
Yeah, that's it, I want.
Hello, Joe.
Jeff, come in. This is your Uncle Jeff.
Hello.
Hello?
Are they presents?
Yes, there's one for each of you.
Gucci. Thank you, Uncle Jeff.
Rodney?
Thanks.
That's a doll. Your mum told me you had quite a few. There's a car with batteries in it, too. They're so grown up.
They'll be 6 next month.
Yes, I know. This is sort of tough for me here. Any chance we could go for a walk somewhere? Is there a park nearby?
Yeah, there is, but I don't think that...
Please. 20 minutes, half an hour tops. I won't ask for anything else, Joan.
Okay, kids. Go and get your parkers. We're going to the park.
Yeah, hurry up.
Thanks.
Push us, Uncle Jeff. Faster, Uncle Jeff.
Are you ready? Hold on, then.
What can I say? I feel terrible. Worse than that, I can't even look you in the eye for what I've done.
It's history now. Just go.
You don't understand what today's meant to me. Just to see them again. I wouldn't have blamed you for slamming the door in my face.
You still have some rights, I suppose.
No. I forfeited those when I walked out on you. I don't deserve any of this. If only I could somehow make
It's
it
all
up.
over, Jeff. But if you really do care for the kids, you won't make this a regular occurrence. They wouldn't understand, and frankly, I doubt if I could go through it all again.
You said their birthday was coming up. What if I gave you some...
No! It's far too late for all of that.
Then at least we can talk. You haven't eaten yet.
It's not possible.
I'll pay for the sitter. Somewhere nearby. An hour, that's all I'm asking. Please, Joan, as a friend.
I'll see if I can get a sitter.
She's not home.
No, I just spoke to the babysitter. She's gone out.
Well, she's missing out on something here, I can tell you. I've sold myself again.
Daphne has, you mean? Has Terry told you she can't cook?
What's wrong with the way I cook?
This looks terrific. Aren't you two having it?
No, we've eaten.
Oh, you did. I didn't remember.
I still haven't found a place.
Finding it's not the problem. It's paying for it where the fun starts.
Tried to warn you.
You know, they want 4 weeks rent up front, then the same with the bond. Then on top of that, you've got gas, electricity. It makes you realise what a good wicket you're on at home.
Thanks a lot.
You know what I mean.
Look, the answer's simple. Terry's already offered.
Offered what?
That I go back to work and then with double the income we'll get a flat easily.
Look, I said no way. Besides, I don't like the idea of you two conspiring behind my back.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I was
Yeah, just your spaghetti's getting cold, Des.
How about what I think?
Look, we'll get by. All I want is the best for you. Now, come
Paul,
on, let's not fight,
I
eh?
have a right to say what I like.
I'm just going to eat this in peace, okay?
Now what you've done.
You're being really childish, as if Des would conspire behind your back. I thought you were supposed to be his friend.
Come on, Terry. Look, I don't want to fight, okay? I'm warning you.
Don't warn me, Paul. You can't just breeze into my life and take over just because we're getting married. I'm quite capable of looking after myself.
Well, my parents did the same thing and got by very
I can't
well.
believe what I'm hearing. This is our life. You can't just live up to an image, something that isn't real.
It is real. Look at Dad.
I'll be realistic. You don't earn very much. How am I going to get the best if we haven't got any money? You're going to be away all the time. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, that's it. You two either go home or shut up. I've got a dog of a day. I'm not going to put up with much more of this.
Yeah, well, I'm going home. You coming?
No, I'm staying here with Debs.
Fine.
That wasn't too hard, was it? To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure how I'd react. But I know now. I thought today was all about the kids. But that's a lie. Because I needed to see you too.
Why?
The divorce might have ended it on paper, but it didn't prove anything.
Jeff.
Before you call me a hypocrite, please, just give me a chance. I walked out because I couldn't cope. That's the only reason.
I know that.
I never stopped loving you.
Do you expect me to believe that? Oh, it's terrific now. The kids are healthy, they're in school. You left me with nothing.
I know.
What's worse, you didn't even bat an eyelid. You made your decision and you walked out.
Everything's changed. I've changed, Joni. How long do I have to pay for my mistakes? I ache for those kids. And I hate myself for what I did.
You need a priest for this stuff, Jeff. I'm no use to you.
Then why listen to it? Why even let me see the kids unless some part of you still felt something?
I'm engaged to be married. And in case you hadn't noticed, the kids and I have got a new life and it doesn't include you.
You could change that.
Change it for what? Find someone else, Jeff. Maybe they'll help ease your conscience.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You forgot to open the hangar door before you parked the aeroplane.
Hysterical, Dad. You should be doing the clubs.
Anything I can help with?
Yeah, it's Terry. I just had a fight with her and it's all my fault.
Ah.
I just want to do the right thing, that's all. I want to provide for her like any potential husband should.
We're talking money.
We're talking no money.
Well, things might not be as gloomy as you think, you know. Normally us fathers don't bother ourselves with our sons' dowries, but I had anticipated this problem.
Dad, I don't want a handout.
I'm not offering one. You'll pay me back every cent. Now, I spoke to the accountant today. It would seem that we can free up a little bit of cash, sufficient to set you and Terry up and maybe leave a little bit over for some furniture. And you're also eligible for a government home savings grant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that for real?
Apparently. So it should amount to quite a tidy sum and all.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Finish the dishes.
What do you want?
One last chance. To apologise anyway.
It's
I had
getting
no...
late. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm leaving for the country tomorrow. I didn't want to go and leave things the way they were.
I see.
I've made such a mess of this. It's pointless even asking you to understand. But I didn't come here to make things hard for you. I can see you're happy. And the kids.
You know the address? If you want to write to them as Uncle Jeff, I think that'd be all right. The post office will forward them.
One last thing. It might seem masochistic, but I want to know what this bloke you're marrying is like.
I don't think I want to talk about Des with you.
Obviously, the kids like him,
Yes, they do, very much.
and he'll be a good provider.
Jeff, don't do this to yourself.
But they're not the only reasons you marry someone. You marry because you're in love. Do you love him, Joan? Well, do you? Either you do or you don't. Surely you know by now.
I love Des, but I'm not in love with him. Is that what you wanted to hear? Now go away, Jeff. Just leave me alone. I'm sorry we'd called so early. I just needed someone to talk to.
Well, I must admit you had me worried on the phone. Do sit down. Coffee?
Yes, white, thanks. I'm probably making it worse than it is.
Your ex-husband causing problems?
At first he said he just wanted to see the children. Seemed harmless enough.
Obviously not now, by the sound of it. Sugar?
No, thanks. He says he still loves me. He wants to come back and make amends. Everything was so clear at first. Des proposed. I thought it was all I could ever want. Now I don't know what I feel.
And what about the children?
That's the worst part of it. He is their father. Des is incredible with them, but he can never be that.
Well, naturally, they're an important consideration. And they're not stupid either. They can be remarkably resilient. And so can Des, if needs be.
So what do I do? Someone gets hurt either way. What would I say to Des? He loves the kids, and I know they love him. Jeff may as well be a total stranger.
Joan, the real issue is how you feel. This is a marriage. I don't need to tell you how difficult it is to make it work. It takes two people.
I loved Jeff ever since we were kids. I thought he'd always be around. And one day he wasn't. I really had to fight to keep me and the kids alive. I've tried really hard to hate him.
And do you?
Something I can help you with, sir?
Term deposits. I was wondering how small a deposit I need.
Mr. Clark can help you with that, sir. He's the assistant manager. Excuse me. Mr. Clark?
Des Clark, what can I do for you?
Term deposits.
Oh, half your luck. I spend mine before I get it.
I was wondering how much I need.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, with this one, it's 2,000 minimum over 3 months at 11.5%, which in English means pretty good.
Thanks.
No worries. If you need any help, just give us a yell.
Thank you.
And when we get that government home savings grant, it's going to be fantastic. You see, if you were working, we probably wouldn't qualify for the whole amount anyway.
But if I was working, we probably wouldn't need the grant.
I think we'll need a 3-car garage so that we can fit the BM, the Porsche and the Rolls Royce in there.
What Rolls Royce?
And we'll probably need a jetty out the back so we can moor the yacht almost to the back door.
What yacht?
The aircraft hangar, we'll have to find a place for that.
What aircraft?
You see, you've got to think big in this life. Today, a 2-bedroom flat. Tomorrow, who knows?
Hello, John. I've got to admit I was surprised. I didn't think you'd want to see me so soon.
You shook me up quite a bit yesterday. It stirred up a lot of memories.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear any more apologies, Jeff. I don't want to see you again.
Joni, please.
I was happy before you came. I want to be that way again.
I can still see the kids, can't I?
No. They don't know who you are, and I don't want them to either.
They're my kids, and if I want to see them, I will.
Would you keep your voice down? I don't want them to hear you.
Well, they should hear. I'm their father, not Uncle Jeff, their father. Maybe it's about time we gave them a little more credit. We've tried it your way. Let's give them a chance. I want you back. I want the kids.
Just go, Jeff. I can't take any more.
I love you.
Anyway, they had a bit of a dust-up and Paul got on his high horse and Terry's not the meek and mild type.
What did you do?
I told him to can it. Listen, I've been trying to call you all day and I tried last night. Where have you been?
Just been walking and thinking. Ducked out for a quick bite last night.
Hey, how are the kids? Are they enjoying the day off?
Certainly are. I got a new sitter. She's a student, so she doesn't charge very much.
Well, you'll be saving heaps on money on babysitting fees when we get married. I want to get the whole street into the act. Hey, what's that? Don't tell me you went out for a bite with Jeff. Is he making waves?
No.
Listen, what he does to you and the kids is now my business. If you want me to talk to him, I'll sort him out.
I don't know why I feel like this. Just a funny mood, okay? Don't worry about it.
Okay. Do you know that I love you more than anyone or anything in this world? What's the matter? You can't blame me for just saying how I feel.
It's no use.
Why are you crying?
Just things. Hold me.
Do you think I'm spoiling Paul, giving them all this money? Or do you think I should let them battle through like most other young couples have to?
No. I battled when I was just married. No. I think what you're doing is absolutely perfect for them.
Yeah. When money's a problem, love seems to fly out the window, doesn't it? I wish Anne could see him.
She'd be so proud.
Don't seem fair, does it?
You've done more than most parents, Jim.
But Annie would have loved it all, wouldn't she?
Yeah. She always cried at weddings.
And she delighted in Paul. Oh, he cried the loudest and he laughed the loudest.
She loved you all so much.
Well, I better get a move on. I want to get the ball rolling on this home loan.
You'd make a great bloke, Lucy.
Big talker, Scott.
You know, you're nearly as good as Pele, too.
What's that?
Brazil's greatest soccer player. He was the best in the world.
I've never seen him on TV.
Well, that's because he never played outside Brazil much. Although they did make him a national living treasure.
You mean they made him live in the museum?
No.
Anyone for another game?
Yeah.
No, I reckon I've had enough.
Oh, come on. I could play with you forever.
Well, you better get used to me, Lucy. Paul won't be around for much longer.
Aren't you going to play with me when you're married?
Yes, of course I will.
You're only saying that to make me feel better. Look, Scott.
What'd you say that for, you door?
Well, it's true, isn't it?
I don't know.
I can't seem to say anything right around here at the moment.
Yeah, I guess things will change. I haven't really given it much thought to how it's going to affect you and Lucy.
Oh, she'll be okay.
I'm going to miss sharing that bedroom with you.
Yeah, I might be able to get to sleep for a change. Terry can worry about your snoring.
I do not snore.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
It's not fair.
Let's get it right.
I say, this pudding.
Dude!
Jenny, 90.
Dee, come on, Dee!
No S's. See, I told you it was unique. There are no S's in this sport.
Oh,
Kazza.
hi. I'll turn it down.
It's heavy.
Kids weren't too much of a handful?
No trouble at all.
Playing in their room, are they?
No,
Well, where are they?
I thought you'd know. A guy came and picked them up ages ago.